cool, let him in if that water. See a acting bother, got my green light. I'm sorry, I can't take you ain't getting all that. Look like you like. We gon' do this regardless. And I started from the bottom just like you, but I was harder. I came up the soldier. Shout out to my father. He made sure I make it farther. My trust in God. I might swerve in that corner. Whoa, whoa. Hold on tight, cause I tweaking this. Let go. And I heard that she wanna show. Whoa, me who she be, I'm kinda. Show me some more.
Nah, fuck that. Go get the thunder. Go get the thunder.
Get up with me and I'ma show you how that go. Like the money in my pockets blue. Whoa, they having combos about me. These don't know. With my evil twin, all black hoodies, we hit the streets again. He don't like attention. He'll tweak and get the. What your expect? We drove the whole way in a demon. He'll pop out, won't think twice and make you Greek. Just Is you sure you wanna meet that? If I see ill intentions, we'll make sure you get the. Always out there with the whole being some rocket shit. Pull up to the scene, my best advice is to hide your.
Yeah, you cook, buddy.
Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, former NBA players Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony, with David Aldridge joining us courtside. To the middle. Here's George, and it's George finishing it off.
And holding nothing back there, George gives the dunk his all.
And while Embiid was on record praising the importance of continuity, I don't know that, Richard, the 76ers front office felt the same way.
Oh, yeah. What you say out loud versus your actions can be very, very different in this game. When you have a chance to go big game hunting, you do. The goal was to bring in some help for Embiid and Maxey, and they accomplished it.
And the shot goes in from Embiid.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring, able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
Here's Doncic. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And inside, Luka knows the bucket is there, so he is willing to fight for it.
And stolen by James. Doncic looking it over. Rebound by the 76ers. Here's George. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. That's on LeBron James.
And you know, George is a tough cover. The length, the range, smooth athlete, very difficult to match up with.
And both free throws good for Paul George. And something you see with the Lakers, they really trust their role players, don't they, Richard?
Yeah, LeBron does a great job of empowering his group. That's why he's top 5 in the league all time in assists. If you earn his trust, he will give you a ton of space to work. The Lakers know that they can only go as far as their great.
Whoa, look out! Look out!
Wow, okay, I see you. Oh, the electric Tyrese Maxey.
Pass to Hayes. Good, and the assist goes to James.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Punishing the rim there. When George makes up his mind he's going to dunk it, there is not much you can do.
And you got to give credit to the D for never giving up on the play and doing just enough to bother him at the rim.
Outside, Maxey jacks up a three. Reeves with the rebound. Lakers trail by 4. Doncic with it. Now defended by Embiid. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one on Embiid.
What determination from Doncic, pushing his shot through despite some stiff defense to draw the foul.
And he can't hit the second. You know, Reeves has been accused of hunting fouls before. Richard, do you see that?
Oh, I don't know if it's all on Reeves. It's just the way the game is played. Great players learn how to put you in position to foul them. The goal of the game is to score, and if that's hunting fouls, then hunt away.
George, no good. And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. They trail by 3. Doncic outside. And he drops it in from the low post. 7 points for Luka Doncic.
Creating space, Doncic will move defenders around.
Pass to Yabusele. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Embiid with it. Defended by Reeves. And Embiid throws it down.
Defense looks helpless against Embiid on that slam. He's just too physical.
And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. Several teams changing it up here. James, the bounce pass. Hayes. And Hayes throws it down.
The selfless attitude of James. When someone on his team has a clean look, he feeds him.
It's Edwards on the wing. Stolen. Here's James. Good work there as it goes.
And the defense to start that play was terrific. I love the fact that they attacked early in the shot clock.
Back to Oubre. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Crafty and cashing in from there. Oubre Jr. enjoys working on his interior game when given the opportunity.
Pass to Finney-Smith. And here's Hayes.
Philadelphia foul. McCain. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
And so it's the Lakers with it. Here's James. Again, the Lakers.
Just a master of the mid-range. Look, LeBron James, he knows how to get to his spots and knock down the shots. Just outstanding distribution. This is the kind of team chemistry that you love to see.
Pass to connect. It's intercepted. Here's Bona. To the inside. Here's Maxey. And that one released in time, but no good. And so lots of scoring in that competitive first quarter. 76ers ahead.
The 76ers. 16.
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
The ball movement has been outstanding so far. They've come out of the gate looking for that extra pass.
And you can never really count out these Los Angeles Lakers, Greg, can you?
No, I really don't think you can. They battle out of the play-in tournament. They overcome obstacles, and they have tremendous willpower. Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
Here's McCain. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. McCain's got the lead up to 5 now for the 76ers. Here's Reeves. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And something that every NBA player has now that maybe they didn't a couple years ago, RJ, their own personal trainer.
Well, it's just a beautiful investment of your own resources back into your body. I love that players are hiring chefs, dietitians, sleep aides, and the teams are hiring them. I love every aspect of that. When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
Hachimura with it. Still yet to score. Just 5 to shoot. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. Rebound by the 76ers. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Here's Oubre, and he lays it straight in. Oubre.
They dose to me, hilarious in a way. My too close to me, what class she taking my coat from me? I blast her with the dopest. She overdose on the dopamine. Locally, I be lowest keys. Overseas, I be ODB. I'm the one that turned the arch to gold like Mickey D. Them thunder thuns, they told me mobile puns. Then poppy seeds. The mini Connie mommy, all she say is me, no poppy seed. Harley can speak no English, but counting up the guap with ease. Yeah, baby, that's why I little baby, that's why I set all that singing, I'm back on dirty. Never leave the squad on God, I'm Michael Irving. 2:30 a.m. she tryna freaking fraud. Can't live this life, you don't deserve it. I've been working your tribe a hoe. Got me a whole tribe. The world with no, but then find a song that I can down. Bad do what I say. Like my name was sign me out. Netflix, her couch. Soon as I leave, sign me out. St. Louis up like we in the trees. Dark fried rice like Vietnamese. Keanu Reeves, rolling a wanna meet me. Girl, that cold make it popsicle. Outshine all these, no obstacle. Countryer than Kool-Aid and bags of hot pickle. She gon' keep up moving down to the spot. And baby, that's why yeah, baby, that's why I
Ride the hallway, ride the bus. What my house look like. Walking, she gon' make you. I do damage, can't stand it. Psycho bandit, like it's Marilyn Manson. Got the cash advancing. Get the Sprite in, pull the out the pantry. Take it and I'm dancing. She bop like a like a candle. Up in the car seat, hold it for ransom. Want her back, better call me. It's whatever. Burn up at the party. I'm fly, looking dummy. I'll probably get. I look like a mummy. I'm getting this cash, it's Monday to Sunday. I guess you won't talk if it ain't about the money. My boys in the when they jump like a bunny. Got it ain't nothing funny. Up on the side and I keep. If I gotta reach up, I'ma keep. Way I slide in that coupe, boy, I keep that time. We done went right there all the way to the sun. Get in the pocket like a why would I keep her? I never went London. I just went and gave to my brother. But then I the supper. Why would you keep a little sugar? Why would you keep a little? Ride the hallway, ride the bus. What my house look like. Walking, she gon' make you. I do damage, can't stand it. Psycho bandit, like it's Marilyn Manson. Got the cash advancing. Get the Sprite, pull the out the pantry. Ain't fly, this looking dummy. I probably I look like a mummy. I'm getting this cash, it's Monday to Sunday. I guess you won't talk if it ain't about the money. My boys in the when they jump like a bunny. Got it ain't nothing funny. Up on the side and I keep it. If I gotta reach up, I'ma keep it. But it got a TV, huh? That boy like a BB, huh? You don't see me, huh? Push it like Siri, huh? Why let won't be me, huh? When I'm creeping, huh? In the genie, huh? Cause you saying I'm, huh?
My mind is set, my grind is set, my heart on ice cold. I'm only here to even a score. Whoa. My mind is set, my grind is set, my heart on ice cold. We down right now, but did it before. Whoa. See from here we going up. Made the call, I shown up. Now the game is sewn up. Say my name is blown up. We up, 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 we up. See from here we going up. Made the call, I shown up. Now the game is sewn up. Say my name is blown up. We up, 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 we up. This the flow on Hooter, I bet you know that. Listen, once you step in here, no, you can't go back. Try me, no one told you now, see, that's a no-go. Oh, she fine like when I'm dancing on a logo. But no, it ain't nothing for free. My minimum fee go crazy. I'm dropping them gems, no maybe. Look, that's the reason they pay me. I came up with the homies, was running plays a lot. So what's a double entendre when they say play the block? My mind is set, my grind is set, my heart on ice cold. I'm only here to even a score. Whoa. My mind is set, my grind is set, my heart on ice cold. We down right now, but did it before. Whoa. See from here we going up. Made the call, I shown up. Now the game is sewn up. Say my name is blown up. We up, 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 we up. See from here we going up. Made the call, I shown up. Now the game is sewn up. Say my name.
Welcome, sports fans. Thanks for joining us. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and two Hall of Famers. Doris Burke here at the table, and on the sideline, David Aldridge. And it's the Celtics to start out. Here's Holiday. Great D that time from Leonard. You've said it countless times.
Kevin, this is a guy who's a tremendous rebounder for a guard, a very willing playmaker. He can carry a scoring burden if you need him to, but he's also willing to take a very limited number of shots. It's all about the team with him.
And it's in there. Howell's got the game going here with the first basket for Los Angeles.
Well, this guy very capable of capitalizing close to the rim. Norman Powell making an impact inside.
And now we'll go to David Aldridge, who spoke with Tyronn Lue.
He knows how much Jason Tatum can impact the game. Coach told me Tatum has improved the way he reads the game, how he responds to defense. He's faster. That means we have to be crisp with how we rotate and send a double. Not a lot of wiggle room on the floor when Tatum is processing information. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. You know, Doris, from the moment Jason Tatum entered the NBA, he has been the guy on his team. How big a burden do you think that is for a player to carry?
Well, Jason Tatum, regardless of how much responsibility he has always worn it gracefully. This young man, from the time he was a little kid in St. Louis, has dreamed of leading an NBA team. He is doing exactly that.
And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. Clock at 6. Pass to Powell. That's in, coming off an assist from Dunn.
Wow, with contact in the restricted area, Norman Powell, gritty play.
Outside, White. Stolen by Harden. Here's Leonard, and finished off by Leonard.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Here's Leonard. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
Adding to their advantage, trying to find a way to blow this one open.
One of the things they're doing is identifying favorable matchups and then going at them.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe just one or two things to talk about. Boston off to a slow start. 8-point game. Leonard with the steal. Zubac with it. Out guarded by Porzingis. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. Back to Leonard. Wants to get it to Zubac and does. Leonard on the wing. 5 to shoot. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Pass to Tatum. Launches a 3. That will not get it done. He's 0 for 2. Right, looking back to last season, the Clippers had one red-hot stretch.
That's right. They went on a 26-5 run between December and February. It finally showed how dangerous that team could be when healthy.
Jason Tatum has built such consistency from beyond the arc. Doesn't matter if there's a contest or not.
And it's Leonard with the jam.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
He rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
There's a minute 40 left to play in the first quarter. Jacks up a 3. And Boston with the rebound. To the inside. There's Cornette. And he goes in for the dunk.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Right, you could see on that possession, one side playing with a little desperation, the other side losing focus.
And the Clippers making a change here. Here's Pritchard. And Jones pulls it down.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
Pass to Zubac. Jones in the post. And Horford pulls it down. 2 for 1 opportunity here if they want it.
And no doubt, Kevin, if I'm them, I go for it.
Here's Pritchard. Lets it go with a 3. There's the triple. And he's good on the 3-ball.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Kicks it out to Leonard. Back to Simmons. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup.
Guard skills, but a big-time forward or center-type body. Ben Simmons making it happen inside.
And the basket by Hauser.
Well, it doesn't get much easier than that. Even a decent shooter is going to make that with no pressure.
A 3 from what a play. Simply trains it in at the buzzer.
Big-time shot to beat the buzzer there. My goodness.
Well, that's the perfect end to the quarter for them. You have no idea how much of an effect those